Greetings and salutations. This is Carla from MooreTalkJa, and if you see me, I look funny or like something I go on strange, I have a piece of glass just stripping on my foot. But because I'm a gangster, I'm gonna keep this vlog going. And this is the piece of head cloth scarf, whatever my friend bring for me from Peru or Bolivia or Panama many years ago, that I have never worn because I always said the thing make my head look too big and too nappy. But the fact is my head is big and sometimes it is nappy, and so everybody just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, by the way, as I'm telling you, it's not a bogo, it's my nose ring. I'm just okay. So I'm not even talking to you as Carla from MooreTalkJa right now, right? I'm talking to you as Carla, the girl who never had no boyfriend when she in high school because she did either too big or too strange or too something. Just nobody never want there with me. The girl who has been big all her life, have been fat all my life, and all the issues that come with that. So just Carla, right? So I'm gonna tell you the backstory. So I just finished doing a vlog, and I was sitting down to fix my bra strap because my mother is looking, and somebody else's mother is looking, and I've seen it already. I just finished doing a vlog, and so I sit down on my bed, I chat to people, all of them type of something. It's Friday night, I'm not going anywhere, everybody else in the house asleep, I just me and my pussy far, right? And so I started taking pictures of myself because that's what we do with the tech selfies, and I find them to be affirming. So I'm take picture of myself. So I'm take the selfie now, and I look on it and I say, yo, I look good. Like, I do my look a squat, so my bottom grow, you know, like, I look shape and thing, like, I'm ready for a baby already. And, you know, I don't have anybody to send them to because I'm single right now, so the selfies just stay with me. Or I try not to send them to my friends because I find that makes people uncomfortable when you send them like half-minute selfies. So I was looking at it and I say, for the first time, probably never, it wasn't a moment where I was looking at the picture and saying that it looked good and kind of thinking that it looked good. I was looking at the picture and I actually meant it when I said, you look good. And there hasn't been anything drastic that has happened to my body in the past however long. It hasn't gotten smaller. I haven't really toned it up. Still got these. The only difference is I changed my attitude towards my body. And I was like, well, I like you. I like your body. And so that is why I turn on my camera for come telling you this message. Listen. Stop waiting to love yourself unconditionally. Stop it. Because there is a thing that we do where we treat ourselves like an aspirational text. We treat ourselves like something that is always coming into being. So when I lose 50 pounds, then I'll accept myself unconditionally. When it is that I get a bigger car, then I'll accept myself and my life unconditionally. When we gain muscles, when we put on weight, when we have big side, when we get the good weave or lie down, so whatever. And there is a way that it sends this idea to the person that we are now that we're not good enough. And we don't even recognize it. I mean, think about it this way. If you had a person in your life where every time you go to them and you do something good, them say, yeah, that's okay, but, and then them list out all of the things that you're still not good at. Eventually you begin to think that person doesn't actually approve of you. And you begin to feel like you cannot actually please that person, and like, yeah, run down that person's acceptance. Now imagine that the person you're having that relationship with is closer than even your parent. Imagine you're having that relationship with yourself. What is the message that you're sending to yourself by not accepting yourself the way that you are? It's not healthy. Listen, half of the things that we even think about beauty, because a lot of time it comes back down to the most personal thing, which is our bodies. Half of the things that we know about beauty were force-fed to us by industries that were hell-bent on selling various products to us. Half of the things that you know about how you claim value in your life as a human being was force-fed to you by an industry hell-bent on selling you products that are supposed to make your life better. But even if you go aside from that at the most basic level, there is nothing wrong with you. Who you are is the sum total of the things that have happened to you, and that is how you came to be who you are. Perhaps you have failed to sort through some of those issues. You have failed to find the lessons in some of those issues. So yes, there are probably things about you that could be better if you would do that work, but there is nothing wrong with who you are. The things that you've done in your past are gone. The things that you'll potentially do in the future do not exist. So that 50 pounds that you plan to lose in the future, it does not exist. You are the weight that you are now. And if you die tomorrow, this is the weight that you are. If something goes wrong and you can't lose the weight, this is the weight that you are now. Imagine that you get 50 years into the future and you have not lost those pounds that you wanted to lose. And all you have is a lifetime of telling yourself that you love yourself eventually. there is no point. And at the most basic level, when you talk about, if you want to talk about it from the perspective of God, you want to talk about it from the perspective of the universe, you cannot move on to the next thing until you either learn how to be contented with what you are, or you learn to be grateful for what you have. So the weight that you're trying to take off, it's not going to come off and stay off unless you learn to accept the body that you're in. Because the second that you love yourself, you will begin to make choices for yourself that will most likely result in weight gain, weight loss, if it is that you are coming from a perspective where weighing less is healthier for you. So forget the idea that your clothes are going to fit better and whatever. You will start to make decisions for yourself that are going to make you the most healthy, and that might result in some weight loss. Might not result in you being a size 2, size 6, because your body never meant to be that, but you have the healthiest body that you're supposed to have. We need to change the way that we think. If you are looking at a picture of people laughing and the only thing you can see that those people have in common is that they are either skinny, or they are brown, or they are uptown, or something like that, then you're looking at it wrong. The thing that those people have in common, which is why they're happy, is that they've accepted their lives the way they are. So my message to you, me no brown, me no uptown, me no maga, me no have long hair. More often than not, me just lapse in a patois before me even pay attention. There is nothing wrong with me. I am from the country. I am fat. I am a beautiful girl. I am smart. I am kind. I is important. And even if I wasn't any of those things, there are a million other things that I could be that would make me valuable. So stop trying to be other people. You can be successful following somebody else's path and being somebody else, because you're probably smart enough to be better at whatever they're being than they are for a time, but you will never be happy. Success is external, happiness is internal. You need to see about your insides. So please, from this moment, for 2014 and beyond, stop saving unconditional acceptance of yourself for some future version of yourself. Love up yourself the way you are. Love up your body the way it is. If your body do all of the something them way it needs to do, then the least you can do for be fair to that body is just love it unconditionally. And believe me, the second you change that, a lot of things that you struggle with will come a lot more easily to you. So this is me. I'm a red lip. I'm doing red lip right now because it's making me feel fierce and fabulous. Me, my red lip, my nappy head, my wings, what I have under my arm. My single self, I take selfies at night time and I look on them and I say, my girl, you look good. This is me telling you, do better, because there is a better way that you can feel about yourself. You don't require somebody else to love your body for you to love your body, and it doesn't matter how much somebody else loves it. You won't. And if you keep on having that weakness inside of you where you are uncertain about yourself, you will pull to you the type of people who will take advantage of that uncertainty. Become whole and watch how everything else in your life will expand. Okay? I know it got very deep at the end there, but sometimes it just bees that way. God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.